guys, welcome back to Kerbal Space Program, and I am Bradham73, and today we choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon and do the other thing, not because it is easy, because it is next to impossible in Kerbal Space Program. Actually, that's not true, but been watching some videos, kind of playing around. I'm not sure if you saw the last screen, but I have like a little test account. So I've been trying to build some little ships and big ships and blow stuff up and do all kinds of fun things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little moon lander, I think. Let's see here. So we got the capsule. We need a parachute. There we go. And we're going to try to get, let's see, do we have like a little tiny battery? I'd like to put a light or something on it. How big is this one? That one's pretty small. Oh, I know what I can do. All right, so I need a decoupler. Get a little one. What is the difference between stack covers equipped with a hopefully small charge that will serve depending on the size, handing arrows, which side is going to detach? Largest, that one's a large one. That's a tiny one. But now, I don't know if that's for either. Alright, what's this one? Just reading. Whoops. Is this? Will this one work? I've not really played around with that decoupler before, so I'm not sure what advantages or disadvantages there are. We'll give it a try. I'll need this SAS module. Put it up inside me. Okay, now we will need a little rocket. And then I'm going to get some little small, let's see, are these self-contained, useful propellants? No, I think it's these, Sepratron. Yeah, I think it's these that I want to give a try to. And these are gonna kind of, hopefully once we get to the lunar surface, these are kind of like little solid rocket boosters that are little launch us off the surface. And hopefully will give us enough delta V to get us close to orbit. Okay, so we got that. I need, no, that's the big one. That one's the small one. Okay, hopefully that'll give us enough thrust to get off. Structural. Where is landing gear? Is it under utility? Yes, it is. So let's go with 3 landing gear. Why is it not? Why can't I click it on there, darn it? And we'll try this one. Let's see if they have weight. Total mass 0.1, 0.05, 0.35, 0.015. Micro landing strut. We'll give these a try. Okay. And let's see, 005. Where is the retractable LADAR? This one, 0.005. 0.005. Okay, so both of those are the same. No, I only need one of those. And then I don't think I can deploy the landing gear there. Okay, what I'm going to do is, let's see, we're going to test this really quick. So I think I've got all the absolute basics just to make a quick and dirty moon lander to get us down and then back up again. Did I click this? Okay. Oh, there we go. My computer is so slow. Okay, what I want to do, as soon as I have control, okay, here we go. I'll put the gear, oh man. I don't know if those gear are going to be down far enough. Okay, so I'm going to throttle the engine up a little bit. Well, okay, first, because these are two are going to ignite at the same time, so there we go. Okay, so there we've got our lander. I think I might want to move the, okay, here we go. No. Yay, Danron. Danmon survived. All right. Let's go back to the vehicle assembly building. I'm gonna see how far I can move these gear down. Hopefully it'll work. Whoops. No. There. Okay, let's try this. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, now things are picking up a little bit. Yes, I've been kind of playing around with the game off screen, and watching tons of videos. This is actually a much more complicated game. Okay, yeah, there we go. That picked it up a little bit. Okay, so let's check them out. I broke one of the legs off. Well, I broke two of the legs off. That's not good. Okay, well, I think it should be adequate for the moon, though, so we'll see what happens. All right, so let's move on to the next stage. We need another decoupler. We need our boost stage for going to the moon. Get a nice big engine here. And another decoupler. So let's see, do I want to test this one really? Yeah, let's go ahead and test this. Make sure it's not too terribly shaky or anything. Hopefully it doesn't explode on the pad because I forgot to put in a little decoupling tower. Yeah, I think we should be all right. And come on, come on, come on, slow computer. Okay, we've got our SAS on. Okay, that looks good. Do a little bit of about a 10-degree gravity roll here. Back off on the throttle. Can't really back off too much with this one. Well, I guess we can back off quite a bit. I kind of look up here at the top. I think this is vertical speed in minutes or meters per second, so it's like a little over 100 meters. And so I kind of look at the where the little needle is pointing, and it's usually the fastest you can go below around 10,000 feet is like the second zero, or the last zero there on 100. So I usually throttle back until I'm kind of right around that, and that kind of helps you save some fuel. Because I mean, going faster than that, it's not gonna, it's really not gonna get you any more velocity. Okay, so we're coming up on 10,000. Turn my SAS off and then roll over to 45 degrees. Okay, and then we'll pretty much stay here for the rest of the flight, which isn't going to be very long. Just going to go up to, okay, there we go. Okay, there's our decoupler, and our velocity's dropping. Okay, so that this little motor is pretty much designed for the moon. Okay, so back into the vehicle assembly building. Structure 5.05. Well, this one, I wonder why this one's different. It's a little bit heavier. 0.7, so that's 0.05, that's 0.075. So I don't know. I don't know what the story is behind that. All right, now we are going to go to a larger rocket. And we're going to do this. Big ol' engine here. Or 5.4. So I don't know what the difference is between the big decouplers. Okay, so there is our rocket. I guess we could also put some SRBs on it to see, I don't know how exactly that will work. Put like a bunch of them on there. And I was kind of forget where. Okay, come on, get on there, SRBs. One of the things about this game that's sometimes a giant pain. Oh, wait a second, I think I know what the deal is. We're going to need to put these guys on instead. There we go. Oh, come on. Come on. Attach you. I mean, sometimes you have to do this like several times. There we go. There we go. No. There we go. Okay, so we'll put some aerodynamic cones on the front of these guys. A couple other things we want to do in order, because otherwise it's going to jelly all over the place, is lock these guys down. Okay, that should be good. Okay. Alright, and then we are going to put our little launch towers down here. Alright, and there is our moon launch vehicle. So let's see what this does. Hopefully it won't explode. And hopefully it'll get us up to the moon. And hopefully it doesn't jelly around too much, because then we know we might be in trouble. Okay, so now we are hopefully on our way to the moon. You know, one thing I kind of don't like about this, the nav ball, the artificial horizon here, is it is extremely difficult to, oh, I think I actually sent a little Kerbin guy out here previously. Let's see if we can go to him. Oh, maybe not. Oh yeah, I think in one of my tests I did land a little Kerbal out here. So maybe we'll try to save him. Oh, that would be awesome if we could like pick him up and then attach him to the side. Like have him grab hold of the side. Okay, whoops. Yeah, so that was like kind of my first little moon experiment here. Sorry, I'm singing along to the music. Come on. No, I don't want to be space junk. Actually, I'm going to end that flight. Yep. Shoot. Oh, please. Oh, phew. I thought I was going to lose that for a second. Okay. Clear launch pad. Okay. Yeah, with the other little Kerbal guy, I wasn't really trying to actually land. I just ran out. I was so low on fuel. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna see if I can, kind of crash him into the planet. And he ended up surviving, and I could actually get out. Okay. Not seeing any jellying, which is good. All right. Well, I'm gonna throttle up the big rocket here to about 60%. And here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff of the Kerbal XL9 7281. Yeah, so we'll keep an eye on our vertical speed indicator here. And up to about 100 meters per second. Pretty stable, not getting any jelly, which is good. Push over to the right just a bit. Anti-head's back on. Here's our solid. Alright, there we go. Velocity dropped a little bit. Let's go up to full throttle here and see what our delta V gets to. Okay, now we've got a little bit of jellying here. So we'll back this off down to about 60% thrust. Yep. And okay, I'm going to take that off. Yeah, this is a little bit less stable. And I'm going to start kind of pointing this over, getting our gravity turn in here. Alright, now we can just go on, since we're above 10,000 feet, we can go over to about 45 degrees. Get us over there, come on. Oh, it's not quite as stable as it looks. Okay, SAS is enabled. Okay, so we're coming up on staging here. You can really kind of back the throttle off because we're really at pretty much our max velocity here. Not sure how much we can back it off before our rate of climb starts to slow down. But we can back it off pretty significantly. I mean, we're down to what, 30%, 33% thrust, and we're not dropping. Our climb needle's not dropping and it's not increasing. So you want to use as much of that fuel and thrust as you can. So here we come up on staging, and okay, there's our next stage. So let's look at the map, see what our apoapsis is looking like right now. So 28,000. Okay. Let's just increase the throttle just a tad. Going through this fuel, I mean, it really does take a lot of fuel to get up to the moon. A lot of fuel. Alright, so let's see what this is looking like. Okay, 50,000. So this is looking pretty good. I wish on the map screen that we could actually see our staging, how much fuel we have too. That would be another awesome option. Okay, let's get this up 60. We'll get it up to around 75. And then I'm going to hit X to cut my fuel. And then I'm going to add a maneuver. And then just bump this out until my apoapsis and periapsis are, well, that'll be fine. Okay, so we got 1 minute and 29 seconds. Gonna hit T to take my SAS offline. And I'm gonna aim to this little blue reticle here. That gives you your target thrust vector for the maneuver that we programmed. And I'm going to show you something else here once we get pretty close to it. Okay, so now we can go back into the cockpit. I think I showed the cockpit view in one of my previous episodes. And we can actually control the throttle here if we want, but what I want to do is you can actually, with your mouse wheel, if you have a mouse so equipped, is you can actually zoom in. I'm going to turn the SAS off right here. There we go. You can actually and I'm going to turn it back on here. You can zoom in and you can actually get very accurate. So, okay, so here 20, 19, 18. So let's go ahead and start a burn here. Let's go to 100%. Oh noes. And now we ran out. Yikes. Don't know what that was all about, but whoa, that really threw us off. Hopefully not too badly. And we're not even in a circular orbit now. So let's get back. Whoops. Okay, so let's try this again. Get a little bit more of a Again, and there. Okay. So now we can click on and delete our maneuver node. Let's take a look at where the moon is. Okay. So what I found out, your moon rotates clockwise, and you'd have to do it the opposite way if it goes counterclockwise. But you want to put in a maneuver about 45 degrees, so kind of like, down to the south. So about a 45-degree angle. So we're going to go right here. We're going to add a maneuver, okay? And we're going to push our thrust vector out, and we should actually get an intercept, a moon intercept up here. Okay, there we go. And what we're really looking for, we don't want to overdo it. We want to kind of just get it right there. Okay. Now, let's see. Basically, there's a moon. You can see moon encounter. It's like a little circle, and actually, once our capsule gets to that point, then we can actually add new maneuvers for actually getting into moon orbit. So what we're going to do shows we're going to need an estimated 37-second burn, and we got 630 or 861.3 meters per second of delta V is what we're going to need to get on that trajectory. Whoa, come on. Not the most responsive rocket here. Okay, so all right, that puts us on just about on target. And I just want to, okay, so I'm not sure how much total delta V this rocket has, but hopefully it will be enough to get us there. All right, and T. All right, so let's we're gonna hit the comma button, I think, to accelerate time. I apologize for coughing into your ears every once in a while. I'm still trying to get over this cold. It seems like it's been hanging around for about the last 3 weeks or so. Definitely not fun. Definitely very annoying. Okay. So I'm going to want to start thrusting at about, let's see. Oh, shoot. I'm going to get back on our target here. Very important. Okay, there we go. A little bit of fine tuning. There we go. I want to start thrusting probably around 25 seconds or so. 25 to maybe 20 seconds. We can kind of ramp up our thrust. Okay, so here's 25. I'm going to go over to the map screen. And now we'll actually see this ellipse start to move out. Go maximum thrust now. And you can see this is the required delta V is dropping right here. This shows the time remaining for our thrust vector. And as we get close to the bottom here, I am actually going to throttle back so that we can get a lot better precision. There we go, because it's going to move really quickly. And 0. Okay, so now we've got, let me just give it, there we go, a little bit more thrust. All right, so now we have our moon intercept. We can actually go back down here and delete our maneuver so that we can actually see what our tracks are. Now, this purple track, I don't know exactly what that is. I think that it's the orbit. Like if we don't interface with the moon, if we don't end up going into orbit over the moon, I almost want to say this is like kind of like the moon's gravity grabs us and it kind of puts us into this orbit. But I'm not 100% sure. I've been trying to look around on the interwebs to find out what that exactly means, and I haven't really had a whole lot of luck. All right, so let's speed up time. We've got a little bit of debris out there. Go up to 1,000 speeds. And we can kind of zoom in now. And we'll keep it up at 1,000 till we get close to our little moon encounter course here. And here's the moon coming in. And now we're really slowing down. And here in just a second, once we hit this little moon encounter, you're going to see like our blue trajectory line kind of shift, usually very dramatically. And then we'll have to see exactly how it. Okay, so there we go. So now we're actually going to we're actually still going to move this way, honestly, but our inbound trajectory to the moon is like this. So what we want to do is we don't have to thrust or anything right now. We can add this maneuver, and then we're going to thrust backwards, and there we'll get into our orbit. And I want to get my, let's see, apoapsis is like 208, so we want to get the periaps down like really low as we can. So I'm going to try to get it down to like, okay, 15,000. That's good. That's good. All right. So we've got that programmed in. And here's the moon. Let's speed up. Well, actually, first, before we speed up, I have to actually speed all the way down, turn my SAS off, and then we are going to figure out where we need to be. So we are in the moon's thrust vector. There we go. Come on, don't go too far. We've got a 12-second burn. We should have plenty of fuel for that. And we'll probably have enough fuel to slow us down, like once we get to the moon. Okay, I'm back in the cockpit now by hitting the C key. Okay, all right. So now we can speed up time. Got an hour and 22 minutes to go. There we go. Speed up a little bit more. Whoa, slow down. All right. We're still on our target. We got a 12-second burn, which means we're going to want to throttle up around 8 seconds, like T-minus 8 seconds. I'm just kind of speeding up time a little bit. Okay, get down to 30, 20, and okay. All right. So I want to zoom out just a little bit. And I got my finger on the shift button, and there's 8 seconds. We'll start throttling up. And we can see that blue line starting to come in. And then I'm going to throttle back so that just for precision. And it's getting down 30, 20, 15. Ah, okay. We got down to 9,000, so a little bit closer, but that's good. And we still have a lot of fuel left, so good. All right, so now we can delete this. And let's see. Oops. Okay, we were in the capsule. Just want to look up. Can't really see the moon, but there we can see the moon here. Yay! We can also go down here and see where, see where we are. But it's definitely cool if we have our ship in view. So it's warp time. Oh, I know what I want to do. I want to go here to our periaps, and I want to put in a maneuver using our retrograde. I want to decrease our orbit substantially. So let's see, 38. Let's see where we're, whoop. 19. Okay, that should be pretty good. So I'm going to slow down, or I'm going to go back to normal time, and then I'm going to, let's see, retrograde should be over this way. Oh, actually it's way out here, okay. Okie doke. So we got 6 minutes to go. Let's get off our map screen here. And we still can't see the moon. Poor little Sam can. Alright. So I'm going to speed up time again. 6 minutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the burn is going to be very short. As a matter of fact, it's not even giving us a burn estimate right now. So we kind of have to eyeball it. I don't know if that's a bug in the game. It is rather annoying. I'm going to go back to the map screen because I want to make sure I don't overdo this. There we go. And get that periap or apoapsis right there. Okay, good. All right, so now we can just kind of like kick back and enjoy the orbit around the moon. So I'm going to speed up time. That's as fast as we can speed up time because we're actually below 10,000 meters. Oh, we're almost over 10,000 meters. Yay, we can speed it up again. Okay, so that's a little bit faster. Alright, so I hope I don't fail you guys this episode. I'm by far no expert. Wait, is that our little guy down there? I think it is, actually. I think that's our other little dude that's down there. I'm going to have to go and end his flight, and he'll be instantly teleported back to us. Let's see, where am I? Okay. Now, supposedly there's like little Easter eggs and things like that down on the surface, so I don't really know what to look for, or how low you have to be in order to see them. But it would be kind of key to find one. Oh, now we're going back over to the dark side. Okay, well. And we are on the dark side of the moon. Okay, now we're going down. Yeah, I'm not so sure about landing on the dark side. Now, the moon does orbit, so, you know, every so many days, you know, it is going to transition from light to dark. However, you know, you can't always land on the light side if there's, you know, something specific you want to look for there. Okay, now we're climbing back up. So, I mean, you know, there's no atmosphere to slow us down on the moon, so you can actually orbit very low above the moon's surface before, you know, gravity starts to pull you in. And I don't know the exact distance, but it's, you know, probably below 7,000 meters or so. Not sure exactly. Okay, so as soon as we get into the light side, I think I am going to try to land. Come on, speed up. Okay, there's the planet Kerbin where we came from. And I don't think there are many, yeah, let's do this. SAS on, come on. Wait for him to stabilize a little bit. And I think I want to, no, I want to turn this way. To the north, I guess. SAS back on. And let me go into the moon view. And I want to start thrusting. And it should bring this blue line up to here where our other little Kerbal guy is. Okay, pretty darn close. So now what I want to do is I want to go retrograde. And start probably use the remainder of our propellant. And you can see our orbital vectors coming down. We're definitely going to land. And we're going to be out of fuel fairly soon, so I hope that we get pretty close to our little Kerbal. I can actually take him off of there. We still have fuel. Throttle up a little bit more. Okay, there we go. Yikes, I don't want to use... There we go. Oh no. Well, that's exactly what I did not want to do. Why won't my engine activate? There we go. Very doubtful at this point. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's go ahead and get our gear out. And we are dropping like a rock. I'm just going to speed up time a bit. Need to slow our descent rate down a bit. Okay. Oh. Bye, Kerbin. Kerbalon, Kerbally. I want to get my surface. Oh. There we go. So we're going to pretty much be coming straight down. Okay, there we go. Okay, 4.8, that should be pretty survivable. There's our... And... touchdown! Oh no! Oh no. Alright, well we're on the moon. And we broke off one of our landing struts. So let's see if I can get the ladder out. Maybe the ladder will pick us back up again. Alright, so we've landed on the moon. Yay! And let's go ahead and EVA him. And he'll just climb down. I'll go ahead and let go. Oh, I guess I can't let go. Why can't I let go? Oh, maybe I have to hit space. So now we can kind of do some fun things like jumping, and we also even have like a little reaction. Whoops. We have a little reaction control thruster system on our pack. So if we jump up and we just hit W to go forward, kind of hold, hit the shift button down, we can actually make, and then we can slide across the surface for quite some time. You do have to be careful though. If you get up too high and you're going too fast, your little Kerbin can get killed pretty easily. Alright, so let's try this again. And I'm going to take him back over. And we're just jetting across the surface. And there we go. We can kind of see how high we are. Now the other weird thing about this view is it actually goes, like whatever direction you go, you're going in is dependent on the view. So like if you change your view like I just did there, it actually will change. Hello Kirby, we didn't forget about you, buddy. So yeah, alright. Yep, so here's our other. Now, I wish you could like right click and like, help them drag it over. Drag it, grab it. So we have Samcan Kerbin, and who's our little buddy over here? Damon Kerbin. Alright. He's like, yay, I got here, woohoo! Okay, well, let's... another cool thing that's really neat about these little spacesuits is the amount of detail on them. Definitely cool. You can see all the little reaction control jets. I mean, and then even the bump mapping on the suit is pretty darn impressive. Come on, turn around. No, turn towards the sun. Yeah, look at that. Pretty cool. Alright, so let's head back to our lander, and I don't think there's really any chance for this Kerbin to get back. I don't think we've got nearly enough. Let's see how much. Okay, so we got plenty to get back to our lander. Yeah, your little RCS system, you can see the fuels counting down there. It's not fine. It's not infinite, so you do have to be careful if you're taking extended excursions away from your little space capsule. And I'm not sure if we go into the actual space capsule and come back out again, if it resets that. Let's go and find that out really quick. Oh, we got back a lot faster. Slow down a little bit, give us some reverse thrust. Reverse, reverse. Oh, fell down. Alright, so we'll hit F to grab. And B to board, I think. Or F to board. Okay. Alright, so we're in. So let's come back out again. And we'll just take a look. Oh, yeah, it does fueling back up. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's retract this ladder. And what we're going to have to do for him is jam on Kerbin. Town. No. Well, what I want to do is we want to blast off and then we want to head north. So I'm going to have to be very careful here. Oops. There we go. Oh. Okay, gear up. What gear we have left? Okay. So hopefully that will put us in a orbit. There we go. Come on, go, go, go. Okay, so we'll go there. Add maneuver. Bam, there we go. Or actually, is there even a maneuver? No, there's not a maneuver we can do yet to get home. Oh man, we don't have much fuel. Come on. Okay, there we go. Well, at least we got back off the planet. It says it's only going to need a 1-second burn, but I think it's full of crap. Yeah, 12 seconds. It's more like it. Okay, there we go. Okay, and finally, we need to break orbit. And let's see here. Huh? No. I said back here. I don't think that's the right position, so we're gonna right click on it. Oh yeah, I had a really tough time. Let's see. No, I don't want to add a maneuver there. I want to add it here. Had a really tough time figuring out how to delete, like once you're in this view, how to delete a unwanted waypoint. You just get it to this point and then right click and then it'll delete it. So that's how you do that. Okay, so we'll add a maneuver. Oops. We need about this much to get out. Okay, that's not going to put us on the right trajectory. Let's try over here. Oops, right click, delete, add maneuver. No, that's definitely not going to do it. Let's try maybe over here. That's a little better. Yeah, that's about what we want, right about there. Okay, so we got 34 minutes. We need 381 delta V. And let's check this again, because I'm going to try to do this so that it will actually put us into an atmospheric orbit, which it doesn't look like it's going to do yet. So let's, I think it was this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's going to put us into the atmosphere there. So that's, but it's also going to take us up to 404. But that's just the way it's going to be. And we might actually be able to get this Kerbin home. The couple attempts that I've tried to get to the moon and back, I've not been successful at getting my little Kirby home. So we got 27 minutes. $16, $15, $14, $13, $12, $11, $10, $9, $8. Come on. So I think this is definitely going to be like a really super crazy ballistic trajectory here. Coming back in, turn the SAS off. And bam, on. Now precision at this point is very, very critical because, again, we don't have a lot of fuel and we want to make sure that we get it as absolutely precise as we possibly can. Okay, so here we go. Just want to go. It looks like we're going to be burning down into the moon, and I really hope this isn't going to kill us. Wait, let me check this one last time. Yeah, so we should actually go zoom. Gosh, we're going to go like down to like 1,800 meter or 1,800 feet. What's good about this is actually we might even be able to use the moon's gravity to pull us in, give us a little bit more speed than we would usually get. All right, there's Kerbin. We don't have much fuel left. It all rides on this burn right here, guys. I'm scared. All right, so we're gonna start burning here in just a second. Okay, 15, 14. I'm gonna do it start about 12. Oh, go ahead. Go, 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 go. And cut off. All right. According to this, it has put us on a return return trajectory, and hopefully we won't crash into the moon. So, oh, no, no, no. I mean, we are basically skimming across the surface. Speed up here. Oh, I can't even accelerate time. This is how critical this maneuver is. And I can't zoom in anymore. Oh man, we are going to be so close. Periapsis. Well, we'll be all right. Still got like 1,800 feet to go, so as long as there's like not a big mountain peak that sticks up, we are going to be safe, guys. And we are screaming fast. Sam Can, I know you are super duper nervous, because I am just as super duper nervous. Oh my gosh. Where's our shadow on the surface? Oh my gosh. Okay, our climb rate's coming up, and we are, yes, we might make it. Sam Can, you might be the first Kerbin to travel from the moon to the back to Kerbin. Yay! And we're gonna say a one last farewell to our little buddy. We're gonna do a little flyover for him. Yay! This is taking longer than expected. Yep, now we're gaining tons of altitude. And we are well on our way. Now this is kind of misleading because this is actually our escape trajectory, but the actual trajectory is this way, I think, or at least that's the orbit that it's going to put us in. By other Kerbin. Yeah, see, there's our landing where we crashed, and there's our little other Kerbal. And we actually have quite a bit more fuel than I thought we would have. We might even be able to get into a orbital trajectory around Kerbin and have a little bit safer of a return. It's going to be kind of risky, but no. Wanting to speed up time, not speed up velocity. All right, guys, so, oops. We're traveling away from the moon. Oh, come on. Gotta get my keystrokes down. Bye, moon. And as soon as we hit this little bubble, see how we're still on this orange line right here? That's why I say it. That's the actual orbit that it puts us into. And as soon as we hit this, that's the moon escape, and I think this is the other little thing is the intercept. And bam, there we are. We are on our way back home. Now this, like I said, I've been playing around with it because I didn't want to look like a complete tool. We are at a slight elliptical orbit there too. I didn't want to look like a complete tool when I was playing this game and, you know, wasting hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of your time. Yeah, so that's where, you know, that's what watching tons of videos will get you too, I guess. All right, so we are going to focus on Kerbin, and I want to add a maneuver here. I just want to see if I can get a... I just want to see what this is going to do. Oops. I want to see how much delta V it'll take to get us into actual orbit. Wow, a lot. Way more than we've got. So basically what I'll probably do is just, thrust retrograde and then hope to God the capsule will slow us down enough once we get close. So let's speed up time. Oh God. All right, let's get over to our, let's turn down this guy. Whoa! We're out of control. And I'm just going to burn off all the rest of the fuel on this, because there's no way we're going to, get to this return vector. At least I don't think we are. Man. Oh no, it's like 49 seconds. All right, we are out of fuel, so I'm going to jettison that. That's jettisoning our SAS. I don't know why we still have the solid rocket boosters up here, but we do. And we are going home, guys, whether we like it or not. So we've definitely got a very, very fast inbound trajectory, 2,200 meters per second, or 22,000 and increasing. Oh, I gotta throttle down so I can speed up time. We're gonna start seeing the effects here pretty soon. Look at that. No, parachute, don't come out. I didn't tell you to come out. Come on, slow us down, slow us down. Yay. Okay, I think we're gonna make it. We're still going really fast. Yes. Yes, we are going to make it, guys. And once we get down, I think they'll around 500 meters, the chute will open. Yay! All right, Sam can. Gotta be careful here. Now we should be good to accelerate time down to the ground. There's our capsule coming up there. And touchdown, Sam Can Kerman. He is the first Kerbal to reach the moon and return safely to the planet Kerbin. Planet Earth. All right, guys. Well, that was pretty fun. All right, so that's how you get to the moon and back. You know, follow along during my rocket build tutorial at the at the beginning if you want to give it a try yourself. This is completely stock. I don't have any mods or anything like that. So this is how you can get to the moon and back. And oh, I'm also running the Kerbal Space Program point 0.19 alpha. So you can see what so if you decide to pick it up, that's the version I'm running. So all right, guys. Well, again, this is Kerbal Space Program. I am Brad M73, and I'm going to end the episode now. After a successful journey, we will end the flight. All right, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Again, this literally was my first successful attempt, and I'm glad you guys were here to watch it. So awesome. I'm really feel good about it. So thanks again, guys, and we will see you in the next episode of Kerbal Space Program. Bye for now.